City traffic at its finest. Jesus. People just pulling out with the dumbest looks like, oh. Hey guys, it's Tundra OG back again with another more vlog. This time I will try not to shout, and I'm just doing a quick one in the city just because I haven't uploaded in some time, and I don't know, I missed you guys. So as a request that I have been getting quite a lot recently, I will try to do a review on my Suzuki GS500. That's because a lot of people are interested in this bike. Oh, fucking shit. And they're fairly cheap to buy, cheap to run, cheap to maintain, etc. They're probably the biggest bike you can get on an A1 or A2 if you're living in the other European countries that are not Israel. Wait, Israel isn't a European country? What the fuck? Sorry guys. So yeah, it's probably the biggest bike you can buy on an A1 license, because the ER5 is sketchy. Does it fall into place? Does it not fall into place? I don't know. So yeah, I thought I will do a review of my little Suzuki GS500. And I know I'm squidding today. I usually don't squid, but today my gear is being washed in the laundry and it's still wet. So I'm riding squid. You guys have to deal with it. I'm doing it for you guys, so you guys will have another more vlog to see, even though I don't have many viewers. But that's okay, I'm doing it for fun. Yeah, so a brief history of this model. The Suzuki GS500 has been in production since 1989. Its engine is basically a big bore version of the Suzuki GS450 that runs all the way back to the early 80s. And even back then it wasn't a very sophisticated engine, so basically this bike has 1970s technology written all over the place, which is not a bad thing. It's an air-cooled 487cc motorcycle, and when I say air-cooled I don't mean oil-cooled. The F models, the ones with the fairings, do have a small oil radiator, but most of them are just air-cooled, which isn't a bad thing. It's a simple, reliable bike, dual overhead cams, 2 valves per cylinder, which gives it some low RPM torque, even though it's a parallel twin, so it's a basic linear motorcycle. No frills whatsoever. I mean, you can get some punch when you rev it up to 8,000 RPMs and above, but you're just burning oil, honestly. Speaking of oil, you have to check it regularly, because this bike is known to be quite an oil consumer, especially on hot days. So keep your oil levels at check. If you just bought the bike, just put it on the center stand on flat grounds and check it every day until you know what's the oil consumption of your bike, because every bike consumes oil in a different way. Mine started consuming oil on a pretty much daily basis recently, but that's because it's shit hot outside and I'm using 10W40 oil when I should be using 15W40 or 15W50. I don't know. I'm just doing whatever the book recommends. As far as performance goes, this bike is a no-frills motorcycle, single monoshock in the rear. It's adjustable, 7 preloads. The front forks are non-adjustables. They do have adjustable forks, I believe, on the 97 and 98 models. I don't know why they gave that option, and I don't know why they took it back. Probably wasn't affordable enough. I don't know. Each year the GS has something a little different about them. Mostly the color scheme. By the way, guys, this is the city of Ashdod. Yeah, I'm just doing a little short run around town. Yeah, the chassis is bulletproof. I've seen it take a crap ton of abuse. It will not break. It's cast steel, I believe. So the bike is fairly heavy, but it will survive a nuclear apocalypse. Don't worry. I've seen people abuse this bike like shit, and it holds up. So top speeds, you're looking at about 170 kilometers per hour to 190, 194. Depends on your weight, depends on how the bike is tuned. But on a stock bike, I have gotten it up to 185 kilometers per hour, and that's downhill with a passenger. So it will go there. It just doesn't feel comfortable at speeds above 160, and I wouldn't do it because it just burns oil. If you're looking for a super sport bike, this isn't it. This is a commuter. This is a bike you can travel on, but it's no speed demon. But you can take it onto corners, let me tell you that. If you put radial tires, good quality radial tires on it, it will go into lean angles, no problems. As far as reliability goes, this is one of the most reliable motorcycles ever produced. It's an old school Japanese twin. Again, no frills whatsoever. This bike gets about 20 to 21 kilometers per liter. It can go down to 17 kilometers per liter if you really push it, but you're just shortening the engine life. So I wouldn't do that. My bike almost has 88,000 kilometers and the bitch is still riding. So, and I'm not looking to get rid of her anytime soon. I just love this bike. I hate riding squid. Shirt is flapping all over the place. The acceleration on this bike is pretty good. You can get from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in like 5.6, 5.7 seconds, which outruns most cars, basically. I will do an acceleration run even though I don't want to run my bikes on high RPMs because it has a really old engine and I don't want to abuse it. But whatever, let's just do this. Meep. By the way, guys, sorry about the lack of scenery. Let's do this. Third gear, 100 kilometers per hour. No fucking problem. Yeah, I know. Don't ride that fast in the city. Fuck you. Oh, she's gonna stink bad when we get home. So would I recommend this bike to a beginner? I mean, yeah, it's fairly heavy, so if you drop it, you just have to know how to pick it up, but it's manageable. It has manageable power, it's forgiving. It doesn't have ABS, but I haven't found that a problem since most of my bikes, not most, all of my bikes didn't have ABS, which, I mean, both of them. So it's not a problem for me, but I guess it will be a problem for some people. So I would definitely recommend you guys to get this bike. It's an excellent motorcycle and I think you would be very happy, but just make sure you know what you're buying because there are a lot of rusty ass pieces of crap out there that are posing as a motorcycle, which they are not. They haven't been a motorcycle in quite a while now. And around. Fucking hell. Seriously? Just got sprayed all over the place. So that's how girls feel. I'm sorry. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this brief amateur review of the Suzuki GS500. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace and love from Israel.